Hey guys, I hope you're all having a good Thanksgiving. I'm going to be going over my Morphtronic deck today. Morphtronics are pretty simple. They just have different effects whether they're in attack or defense position. This deck is mainly an equip deck, but there's a bunch of different decks you could do with Morphtronics. You could do a burn deck, you could do a OTK deck, but like I said, this is an equip deck. So first off we have Boarden. So Boarden's really great. Allows your Morphtronics to attack directly and keeps monsters from being destroyed by battle if he's in defense, which is really nice. So then we have Boomboxen. Boomboxen's really nice because he can attack twice, or he can negate attacks, which is really nice. And then Radion, really the powerhouse of this deck. So he's going to allow all your Morphotronics to gain 800 attack, which starts to take these weak monsters and make them very strong, in addition to the equip cards you'll be using. And even in defense position, it's going to allow you to bring on a pretty strong defense. And then we have Celfon. So Celfon's really nice because it allows you to summon another Morphotronic monster, which is very useful when you have them out. One of the cool things I like to do is with Celfon, if you can bring out Slingen, then use Slingen to get rid of Celfon but destroy a card, which is really useful. It's also nice, obviously, that you can look at your cards when he's in defense mode. And then Slingen, like I said, he can destroy a card, which is very powerful. And also he can keep himself from being destroyed by using another Morphtronic, so that can work really well. And then we have Scopen. So Scopen's the tuner. Very simply, he just allows you to special summon Morphtronics, so you'll be able to do the synchro very easily. Also, if you have him in defense position, he's level 4, so you can also do XYZs. So it really opens up your options really well. And then we have Effect Veiler, giving access to more synchros, also being a nice card to have. Same thing with Thunder King Rai-Oh and Cyber Dragon. And now the magic cards. So first off, Morphtronic Accelerator, really good card, giving you draw power in addition to destroying cards, and at the cost of returning a Morphotronic. So that's really not a bad cost at all. Now we have United We Stand. Obviously this deck focuses really well on equip cards, so when you have United We Stand out, and along with these other Morphotronic effects, the attacks start to get really high, and you start to gain really strong attack in addition to the effects, which is really nice, like having Boomboxen be able to attack twice. Then we have Junkbox, also obviously a really good card, allowing you to special summon Morphotronics, so you can use effects or XYZ or Synchro, which is really nice. Mage Power, another great equip card that you'll be using to buff up your Morphotronics. Going to be having a lot of these cards out, so you'll get a lot of bonuses from spells and traps. And then MST and limiter removal. Obviously limiter removal in a machine deck, just something to keep in mind is that this guy over here, Radion, is a thunder type, so he won't get that bonus, but all the other Morphotronics in this deck are machines. And then Dark Hull. Otherwise, pretty much staple traps. We have Morphtronic Forcefield over here, which can be very useful. Very situational, but still very good to get a Morphotronic in addition to negating something. So now for the extra deck, we'll have Catastor, Black Rose, Armory Arm, and 2 Power Tool Dragons. Power Tool Dragon, very easy to bring out, and perfect for this deck for getting those equip cards, so very useful. And then we have Cyber Dragon, so we have Chimeratech. As far as the XYZ goes, mostly staples. We have Gear Gigant X, because you can bring this guy out with some of the machines. But otherwise, yeah, just level 3 and level 4s that you might be using. We also have Slacker Magician in here, because you do have a few level 1s, so it can be useful to stall for a little bit. So the deck is pretty simple overall. You're just going to want to use the effects and the attack boosts you get from equip cards in order to overwhelm your opponent really easily. And you could do some one-turn KOs because you are able to use Boarden and attack directly. So there's a lot of really cool things you could do. You just got to be very careful of your opponent's field. But if you know when to press your advantage, it can work really well. But that is my Morphtronic deck. If you have your own Morphtronic deck, I'd love to see what you guys are using. I know there's burn decks and OTK decks and all kinds of decks, so definitely like to see some variety from you guys, because I might make another Morphtronic deck at some point. If you like this video, you can subscribe or hit the like button. I'd really appreciate it. You can also check the playlist in the description. It'll have a list of every single deck I've made so far. You could also follow me on Twitter. You can see my Twitter right there if you want to get updates on what I'm currently working on. If you want to talk to me, tweet me, anything like that. Twitter's usually the best way to contact me. But that is it for me. I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching.